Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading. This reading is meant to be timeless, so no matter when you find it, no matter where you're at when you find it, there is a message for you here. Today we're going to be pulling from the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue. And our first card is Quiet Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Sometimes we do need to take that retreat. I know that for myself, sometimes I have a tendency, I have a pattern of, oh, I want to try to do things outside of myself to make progress. And during those times, I have to gently remind myself, no, it's an inner journey first. And you always want to move from a place of peace, not from a place of, oh, I just need to get things done. Sometimes that leads to looking busy rather than actually doing something of value. So you want to, if you're feeling overwhelmed, maybe you're feeling like you're not clear on your next steps, maybe there's a lot to do and you're not sure what to do next, go within. It always takes longer on a spiritual journey to get things done because you have to feel through your feelings about it before you can take outer actionable steps. And if you're not clear on your path, you're not clear on the way forward, you're not clear what your next step is on your union or your life purpose journey, go within and get clear. It's always really important to give yourself the time and the space to process your feelings and get clear on what you really desire. Journal it out, make a love list, do the mirror exercise if you're feeling upset. And once you're in a place of peace and clarity, then you can take your next step. It'll be that good, peaceful feeling and it'll be very clear. It does sometimes take a little bit of digging out the upsets before you can find clarity because you're blocked from seeing the truth. You're blocked from seeing the path because you have upsets or misaligned beliefs or limiting beliefs that keep you from seeing the path forward. You only see from this old paradigm and you're releasing that so that you can claim your next steps, claim your union, or whatever it is that you're calling in. The next card is Sever Vows of Poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. It's really letting go of the poverty mindset. And I'm also moving through this in my own self, is claiming abundance and an abundance mindset instead of having kind of a negative, like, oh no, what's going to happen? Negative. Here's the worst case scenario and worrying about that. See challenges, see setbacks even as an opportunity to grow, as an opportunity for something new and better to come in. So resist the urge to buckle down when things seem like they're a challenge or seems like you're not able to have a good relationship with your finances or things like that. You want to claim your abundance as a divine child of God and heal your relationship with your finances. Feel your feelings about them, do the mirror exercise, and claim your abundance with God. God will guide you perfectly, and God is your banker. Your source of your finances is and your abundance is not the outer things that you have. Your relationship with God is your abundance, is the source of your abundance. And then from that, everything else flows. Look at where you may be holding on to a belief in lack, feel like money is bad, or you feel like having things is bad, or you don't deserve things, you're not worthy. Release all those misalignments and allow your abundance to appear. The next card is Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. This is how God works. God is win, 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 win. Everybody always wins when you're moving with God. Your life purpose, your abundance is yours. It does not take from anyone else to claim your abundance. It does not hurt anyone else's abundance to have your abundance. And I think that's something that the world is unlearning and upheaving right now. There's a lot of people that feel like, oh, eat the rich or things like that. And while there can be people who are doing immoral things. We're not talking about that. We're talking about people who are moving with God and calling in their abundance by serving in the way that they're called. When you are serving God, when you are living your life's purpose, you call in your abundance, and that is yours. That is entirely yours. That is something that you have just by being a child of God. And you having that abundance, whether that be money or just abundance of love or whatever it is that you have an abundance of, maybe it's abundance of all things, because God's children are naturally abundant in all things. That is no reason to feel guilty. That is no reason to feel ashamed. You can have that, and that does not take from anyone else to give your gift and receive in return. In fact, it is imperative that you continue to receive so that you can continue to give. If you're not receiving, you cannot continue to give. Don't feel guilty for having your abundance. Call that in and know that you can have partnerships with people. You don't have to compete with anyone else. All you have to do is give your gift, and it will be received where God has decided that it will be received. You're not in charge of how it's received. It's the God and others that will receive it from you. Next card is Power of Prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. If you're healing your abundance, you're healing vows of poverty, you're getting clear on your next steps, always go to God first. Always pray to God for the support and the guidance that you need. God is always giving you that guidance. And if you're feeling like you can't hear it, that is your next step to heal. You heal your feelings around not hearing God, and you will, once you've come into a place of peace, you will be able to hear the voice of God. You will have your next step. Even if it's just a baby step, you will have your next step. Or it'll appear as another upset to be released, and then you'll have clarity, and then you can take your next step. But you always have your next step right in front of you. Take God's hand, surrender to Him, and allow Him to lead you. And the bottom of the deck for this reading is Gratitude List. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing on gratitude, and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Gratitude is a huge part of calling in your abundance. If you're not grateful for what you already have, how can you expect God to give you more? If you're sitting there resentful that God hasn't given you enough, or that you don't have enough, then you will continue to perpetuate that feeling. It's still the law of attraction that you have what you focus on. And if you continue to focus on the lack, you will continue to manifest lack. If you focus on what you're grateful for, what God has given you already, and you use that to support yourself as best as you're able, then God sees that and continues to support you. God knows that He can trust you with the gifts, with the abundance that He's already given you, and He will continue to give you more as you follow His guidance and follow His steps, and continue to have appreciation for what you've already received. Focus on what you have, focus on the abundance that you already have, feel that you already have your desires, and thank God for it, and it will appear for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, whether it's one-on-one support to help you move through your blocks, or if you'd like a card reading to help you understand the blocks that you need to move through and your next steps, you can find my services at sacredtwinflameunion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.